That vodka.
The Daph and Daphne.
What?
You look, I ain't say nothing at that picture. That picture was from that night that you posted earlier.
Oh yeah, you see
Yeah.
it? I was
tempted.
That was before.
I'm gonna let you live.
Petty.
Alright, let's toast and get started, man.
Now,
Cheers to a great conversation.
facts.
Cheers to friendship.
And for y'all not to get me drunk again. Definitely.
I see.
Don't taste good?
It doesn't taste that bad. I mean, it tastes like
Not a
a.
beer drinker.
It tastes like a L.
I didn't say it.
I had some IPAs that taste
I don't
like
like
this.
beer.
Funky Buddha.
I like Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
Is it Twin Peaks that has like the below temperature beer served?
I think so.
That shit good.
But I just heard of it. I've never been.
Anyway.
But anyway, of course, introduce yourselves, although most people may know. But Daphne.
Are we recording?
Yeah, we are recording. We are live.
Alright. I'm
You live,
Daph.
like,
Why you looking at her? Like live? Nah, I'm just kidding.
No, not live.
But
I'm Daph. How you guys doing?
and then the
Wait, am I
gentleman
talking to you?
cadet.
I think we need a basis on this, so we
Man,
talking to you.
just
we
talk
talking
like
to-
you talking to me. It's
Daph
people are
is so
gonna-
boring. I'm cadet, you know. I'm a jack of all trades, you know. In the military. I work for the government. You know, I'm anti-wig. All that good.
Put it out there. Put it out there. Anti-wigs. Put it out there.
I'm joking for all you women hate me. I'm joking.
But yeah, it's another great episode of The Lunch. For those of you that are just now watching, this is a segment of friends chatting, and we chat about different things that I'm curious about. And today I have a lot of things I'm curious about. And also we do have a show, so let's plug this in really quick. This fall, which camera to look at? This one? All right, this fall we do have a show coming, guys. It's called The Fix. So myself as the host, and of course I have my two hosts that are gonna be on the show. So this should be an interesting conversation. The Fix is a talk show that get the perspectives of different topics in 2018 from both the male and the female, and we get to the bottom of how people feel today. So today's topic, we're gonna be talking about a lot of things from men and women's perspective and some of the good stuff. So before we get started, let's take a bite on our food at least. Let's do it some justice.
Hey, I don't know how to pull this apart.
What did you get first of all before you take a bite?
I have the Clobster. So it's basically a grilled cheese sandwich filled with lobster and crab meat with like this some type of special sauce.
This homie don't even know what he get. What'd you get?
It's a burrito with some rice. Could have passed on the guacamole. Look like some French fries, some shrimp. I'm not sure if
Rice.
there's lobster in here, but it looks like. But yeah, and rice.
All right, me, I have the lobster roll. I'll tell you guys something. I've been disappointed with lobster rolls
Wow.
for a long time.
That looks
Every
good.
place I get, it looks good in a lot of places. I even had a lobster roll from Epcot, the Food and Wine Festival, and I was disappointed. I'm not gonna name the other restaurant, but I was disappointed as well. But so hopefully, I'm hoping this one's the one. So here goes nothing.
Mine's bomb.
Pretty satisfied off that first bite.
Yeah.
Let me just take a lobster bite. Hold on.
Look at Mark trying to eat all prissy, man. I know you
Relax.
dive in right
Relax.
I think the thing with
It's
lobster
good.
rolls is they don't really put too much season on the actual lobster.
now.
So
I think that's what it
it's
is.
just the bread, the lobster, and it just like a little
This one's not
something.
bad.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. By far, this is my fourth lobster roll, and this is probably the top one so far. I gotta finish it. Some other ones, they feel like it's not enough sauce or the sauce is too much.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna be all over this thing, killing this food. I had a long night.
Let's not talk about a long night. Sheesh. Especially with nephew. No more jokes. No more jokes.
What, you okay? You feeling
Are
guilty?
you okay?
We didn't say nothing.
But why are you looking at me?
You felt guilty.
Wow.
All right, well, we're gonna get this thing cracking. The first thing I had, right, this is a conversation I was having with my brother. So I figured I'd try to ask some of the people, around me, see how they feel about this one. It's almost like a gender swap, right? Not in gender, but in gender roles. and gender activities. Clubs, right? When you order a bottle, who brings the bottle?
The woman.
The bottle girls?
Bottle girls, right? He told me that basically they chose women to bring the bottles because it's usually fellas that buy bottles. And
I know a group of girls that buy bottles. But
see, that's where I'm going with it.
Right.
What if the roles would switch? What if dudes were bringing out bottles?
I think it all goes down to just being appealing to the eye. It just wouldn't look right.
You think fellas are appealing to the eye?
Is there something you want to tell them?
No, it's not. Wow. I just mean as a whole.
No,
There's more men buying bottles at the club than women. Women are waiting for the bottles to come to them. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna cater to the vast majority. So it has to be women.
Let's say, looking at some things, that there are many women in 2018 who are well established financially, and they go out to clubs and they do pop bottles.
For the most part, everybody appeals to a woman, a pretty woman, coming out with the bottles, doing they little corny little, hey, I'm excited, but I'm really not. I want to go home dance. You feel me? So I don't know. I think it is more appealing to both sexes as opposed to you having a guy come out there. He's probably gonna have some like 2X small shirt on or no shirt on or something like that.
It's gonna end up just looking corny.
Yeah, pretty much. That's a lot of the time. It's gonna be corny.
Yeah.
Corny for dudes. Okay, no male bottles. No male bottle service. All right. Now, I want to attack something that's a little different. Still in the topic of what male and female roles and how it's switching. I've heard this conversation that ladies are, I mean, I'm sure it happened before, but ladies are more inviting to the fellas to they're inviting the fellas to their house after the club or like Netflix and chill. It's at the girl's house, right? Now,
Netflix and chill at the girl house.
At the girl house, she's inviting the fellas.
Oh, she's okay.
Or the gentleman for Netflix and chill at her house. It's well rumored that when a guy invites the girl over, sometimes she's not sure if she's gonna stay, not stay, so she bring the bag. She bring the girl bag, right? And fellas, we never really knock it. You bring the girl bag, we're like, oh, you staying? Okay, cool. Now, he's at her house, Netflix and chilling. He brought his bag. Is it a go or a no go?
For the guy to bring a bag?
The guy to bring the overnight bag.
I don't know about that, man. Unless it was established. I feel like a woman can get away with doing that. It's different roles for different people. Like, a dude do that to a female, I think Daphne would be able to answer it. But like, me just looking at it, like, I'm gonna go chill with a girl and I just walk in with a bag. That look crazy. Like, unless it's like established that, you know, me and the girl are like rocking like that, you feel me? Like, nah.
And you know, the girl's like, hey, I want you to stay over tonight.
Yeah.
Y'all come to that conclusion, like,
Right.
yeah, you staying over.
And for guys, the most part, we can toothbrush and that's it.
Right, exactly. Even if you
should
are
have
staying
towels
over,
as a
most
woman.
of the time you're not even bringing a bag, even though you know you're staying over. Yeah, toothbrush, a lady provides a towel or whatever.
Hopefully.
So overnight bag for the fellas is a no go.
Nah, that's just weird.
Not necessarily.
Go ahead, Daph. I mean, okay, on a Netflix and chill though. Not
Yeah,
like
if it's
this
like
is
if
your
you
dude
coming
that,
over, yeah, if you just coming over.
Y'all been talking.
Huh?
Y'all been talking. You invited him to Netflix and chill.
I don't know. For me, I'm so direct. So, especially if you're coming, I'm really particular about who I invite into my space. So, like, if you're coming over and we are talking, I am gonna ask you, hey, are you trying to stay over, or you know, whatever the case.
So you ask that before they come.
Or while they're there.
If they're there, he don't.
No, before.
Before, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Before, like, is this gonna be like a nightcap? Like we chilling, like chilling, or we
Getting juicy.
huh? He trying to get my business. He trying to get my business.
This is all perspective.
Oh, hypothetical, okay.
So I would ask. Or what if he comes with the guy says, hey, Daph, you know what I'm saying? How you feel about me staying over tonight?
Is that even okay though? is that even okay for the dude to like
To
initiate
ask?
that?
That's a good question. 'Cause usually guys don't ask. I feel like the girl usually be like, hey, you want to stay over?
Hence it.
I think that's what I'm saying. I think the roles are changing now.
You don't need this, right? Okay. You think the roles are changing now?
I feel like because women, do you guys ever ask?
To stay over?
Yeah, do women ever ask?
Not really.
Y'all just stay.
Oh, like stay over a dude's house?
Yeah.
Do we act?
Y'all just walk around with bra and panties and.
It's
Like,
already-
dang,
you
you gotta
stay.
stay.
You gotta stay now. At that point,
I think it's both. I've asked.
What if the dude pull up one of the moves? My dude's not putting back on his clothes.
You just fall asleep.
I will be the type like, so what time you leaving?
Damn.
Yo.
Or if you said I didn't plan on leaving.
I was like, how you plan on not leaving my house? You can't not plan.
Yo. So one time this girl came over my crib. I thought it was just feeding me like wham bam boom. She out. Came through with a whole bag. I had to put my uniform on and fake like I was going to work.
Oh my god, the fake leave.
Bruh, I left and came right back and went to sleep.
Oh my gosh, the fake leave. I hope she's not watching.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Life get real, right?
Yeah, I thought that was just an Instagram meme. People really be fake leaving.
For real.
The fake call, the bell out, the bell out
Yeah,
call.
like
You ever had the
text
bell
me
out
right
call?
now,
Oh,
getting out of the
man.
situation.
Yo, call me in like 10 minutes.
You ever done? I know girls is good for that.
What?
Like having one of your friends call you and be like, "Oh, there's an emergency going on. I need you to come," type stuff to get out of
I've
the
never
situation.
had somebody do it for me, but I've done it for
You've done it?
a lot of my friends. Oh yeah. I've never had a situation where I needed someone to do it for me.
All right, so fellas, pay
Not yet.
attention. If they're friends with Daphne and they get that emergency call, it's
Wow.
Hey man, no comment. Listen. So we're dating the male overnight bag, none of that. Even though more women seem to be financially stable than men, and they're getting invited to the women's house.
Mhm.
No overnight bag.
No.
Let it be an area.
Yeah.
You said it has to be a.
You gotta grow up. You gotta expect that you're finna leave. You can't be comfortable, man.
Right.
All right.
Unless she's like, "Yo, just stay," or she put that leg on you. Then you know you're finna stay the night. But if
Trapped.
that leg is off of you, or she what you said earlier. So when you finna leave, she hit you with one of those.
Mhm.
Please put your clothes on as quick as possible and get up out of here. 'Cause
And she's
damn.
telling you to bounce.
Okay, now it's there, right? It's there. From a male perspective, we're opening male vulnerability and us expressing our feelings. That feeling of like, yo, you gotta go,
Mhm.
and you wanted to stay. That doesn't sit well with either gender,
No, it
No.
doesn't.
right? So, where does it go from there? Do you want the guy to kind of like brush it off, or
Yeah.
or would you
Go with the
expect
flow.
for the fella, so for him to kind of like, if it was on the other foot, the female may not be able to just brush it off. It may be like, yo, that was foul. So, how do you expect the male to take that?
I think it's all about how you do it. Me, it'll just be so like sweet and so innocent that you probably wouldn't even peep that I'm really telling you to bounce.
You do.
To be honest with you, I don't like to hurt people's feelings. So I'm very careful with how I say things. It's all about how you say it. If it just sounds like you genuinely just asking him what time to leave, he'll get it like, oh, okay, well, dang, I'm not staying.
Some people.
But she not coming at me. Somebody might
people
take it
just
whatever,
slow.
but if you do, you do. Somebody might not, actually, like you said, they slow. They might not actually catch on to
Common
it.
sense don't be for everybody.
Yeah, so, I mean, you can't really control how somebody reacts to it. But if a dude gets mad at a woman for it, I'm just be like, really? You really mad?
I think dudes will get mad more
More hurt.
than a woman would.
More hurt?
Yeah, because dudes expect.
They would be like, oh, so she
Cause,
tried to
yeah,
do
cause
that.
like, as a man, you expect
didn't-
them to want you to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
True that.
yeah.
So let's talk about it. It's 2018. It may happen for the fellas. So you think they take it to the heart more and not able to like.
Yeah, they would definitely take it to the heart more. So you would feel like she kind of like trying you, right?
Hell
You'd be
yeah.
like, damn.
Damn.
And
Now
then
you,
Okay.
now you gonna
drive it
question
home.
everything.
Let's
If y'all
take it to the
just
fellas
did
table.
something,
Let's take it to the
question.
fellas table. The homie. That happened to the homie. The homie talked to you. What's good? What do you tell the homie?
Roasting. Y'all know me.
What's up?
I'm going in.
What's
Why
the
are you gonna
roast
tell
that-
your homie that it happened
What?
to you?
Nah, I'm saying, because he just said hypothetical, like it happened to your homeboy.
Mhm.
Like he got kicked out, basically.
Yeah.
You get kicked out, And especially if you was doing, you know, the adult thing,
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
kicked out. Yo,
They were putting it down.
you gotta question your stroke game after that. Cause she's ready for you to leave after the stroke game. Yeah.
Okay.
But what if nothing was wrong with it, but she just wants to?
Be by herself.
Yeah.
No woman wants to be by herself after that.
2018,
What if you
baby.
think you good?
Down.
What if you just good? Like, how much you gonna take?
Man, you was savage like that?
You're not gonna, you
Hey,
gonna
she
sleep
said
all
she
night?
hypothetically asking a question, my
I'm
G.
hypothetically asking a question, yo.
If I don't hear it hypothetically, it's reality.
Oh
That's how
my
I'm feeling.
gosh.
Oh God.
So I don't think guys should just necessarily think like, oh dang, you know, I'm whack. Dang, she's.
But dudes gonna do that.
They are going to.
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
same
guys.
with women. We gotta act. We be acting like, you know, guys just be so detached from their feelings. We just don't surface it. Women automatically like you
We wear it on
know.
our sleeves.
Yeah.
So it used to be that way. I feel like now male are really surfacing. We're inspiring it. Like we're pushing it for male to basically come out and be that male.
Right.
You feel me?
You gotta know what kind of woman you're dealing with. 'Cause some women are like
Some are savages.
yo. Get your feelings hurt real quick.
You feel this little meow.
So like there's no male empowerment going on in that moment. It's more like, yo, you gotta go back to the drawing board.
Suck it up.
So you hit it up. Okay, now let's follow through the situation hypothetically. What's the next move? Who hits up who first? The next morning. She don't say nothing, you don't say nothing.
The dude definitely not hitting the chick up.
No.
No, he's still gonna be feeling some type of way.
Listen, Cadet Dufresne, I hit the woman.
After that particular situation.
Oh, like if I got kicked out, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that's different. Nah, I ain't hit nobody else.
Who's the break? Who's the first to break?
It gotta be whoever
The
kicked
one
the
who
person
kicks
out.
you out
Yeah.
has to be the one.
What if she don't break?
Then you better move on, my brother. That's it.
Now, think about it. Now, if the next day comes, right, and she don't even hit you up, the dude really gonna be feeling like, dang.
Hey, you gonna be in a fetal position going through her Instagram like, damn. Like she just happy on her stories, like
yeah, she living her life.
what did I do?
She
went to work normally. She's carrying on everything normal.
If you got home safe, then you already know you lost it. Just don't even.
That's true.
Don't even. Just
But
go ahead and
Daphne
just
giving away secrets.
But I feel like as if that happens to ladies on the not on the regular, but it does happen to ladies that we hear of. We hear more stories that happened to ladies than it does happen to males. So that's why I wanted to have the conversation. So from a lady's perspective, if that happens and you don't really hear much, like you take it as that.
I probably would, just for confirmation, I probably would try it one time. Reach out, try to figure out whatever, and if I'm getting pushback, then yeah, I'm not finna let you shoot me. I'll go ahead and take my L.
You know what would be worse if you had the overnight bag in the car?
Who, as a woman?
But that's how you
As
play.
a male.
That's how you
The male
It's
overnight bag in the car.
See, I kind of have an overnight bag, but it's not really.
It's a gym bag, bro. It's a gym bag, bro.
Not really, it's my military bag, so I have to go.
That's how we call it now.
It's certain, certain things stay in the bag. You feel me? Like toothbrush and deodorant, all that stuff. It stay in my bag, so I don't know if that's overnight.
That's actually better to play it safe that way, because if you just leave it in your car and homie or homegirl's like, hey, I do want you to stay over. Oh, great. Well, I'll be right back. Let me go get my bag. Then she y'all kind of laugh it off. It would actually be kind of funny.
Let me go get my bag.
Yeah.
Let me go get my bag is wild.
But versus you just, oh yeah, next week.
So what's your confidence level look like after she said, let me go get my bag? What that look like? Do you feel like as if
I'm cool with it? If I'm rocking with you, I'm cool with it.
Yeah,
now,
it depends on the situation. Like how
I got a wrench for the conversation. When do you get comfortable enough to take the wig off and show the prison braids?
The prison braids.
Let me tell you.
But okay, is that part of the overnight joint?
Let me tell you.
Is that part of the overnight procedure? If you stay overnight, or are you still?
My wig comes off from the jump. I'm very secure in me.
What if we take it off right now?
We're in public.
Take it off right now.
We're in public. We always like chill in the car at somebody. I would take my wig off in front of y'all.
What you got on there? Is it braids?
Yeah, it has to be braided down.
Is it cornrows?
Yes.
She got to set it off.
Set it off.
Set it off. 2018.
But yeah, like whoever I'm dealing with, off rip. No makeup. Like you gonna really.
I respect that.
Like quick, like this.
What I used to do, like if I was trying to like rock with a chick, I would take it like my old spot. I would take it to the pool.
Oh my gosh.
See everything. See what that body looking like. You see what she look like without makeup.
How long does the talk go for you to take her to the pool?
To that?
Yeah.
And that was back in the day.
I don't feel like most people go to the pool right away. They don't want to do that.
So it's just a barbecue joint. What do you disguise that as? What do you disguise the pool?
Yo,
the
my
pool
old
date
spot was
as?
lit. So it's just, yo, let's hang. Cause you gotta have a conversation before. You can't just off rip. You know, hey, come to my pool. Like you gotta have a conversation.
Yeah.
You know, get comfortable. And all
So how
that
long?
stuff.
3 weeks?
Everybody's different. Cause some people get comfortable right off, like that first interaction you have with them. Some people it's like weeks, months. But I think it's about comfort. You can't try that with everybody. Can't. But it worked a lot back in the day. Oh, are we judging? I'm retired though, you know. I ain't in LA.
But it seems like the Florida weather's not doing us justice. It look like it may rain.
Is it about to rain?
A little sprinkle action.
But we're real dudes. We're not salt. We're not gonna melt, right?
And it's curly, so it's just gonna look even bomb.
Hey, I like that.
It's all good. I could just hang it up to dry when I get to the
Let me
crib.
tell you something about the burrito though. This thing was filling me, bro.
So you
see, I ain't
just
even
one.
touched the second one, dog. I'm finna tear it up, but it ain't
this
gonna be right
lobster
now.
roll, I can't even finish it yet. I'm struggling.
Yeah.
This
I'm
place is
struggling
lit
too.
though. I'm definitely come back here.
I'm struggling. I might have to try this next. Damn.
They haven't even been open long.
You know what we should do? We should do to-go box and like swap things, you know?
Nah. You barely got anything. You could have literally
Come on, dog.
Everybody else is gonna be losing. I'm definitely losing compared to
Y'all don't want this lobster roll? Alright, bet. Don't worry about it, man. Man. Alright. Next thing I want to really get clarification from the male and the female aspect of it. Have the male took over mastering the great poses on social media?
The great poses?
Yeah, I feel like the ladies are trash at taking pictures on social media. I have not seen a picture with not one leg up. Like that's that one toe, 1 foot, something's up.
Yeah, to toot the booty up.
And I'm like,
I know all y'all little secrets, yo.
I'm like, yo, what's good with
they
that?
point the toes and make the booty up.
I'm not speaking for you, Daph. Maybe,
No,
maybe
I'm looking to see if I do it.
there's mad pictures with just that one toe. I'm like, yo, what's good with the one toe, man?
The one toe is like what? Like
Or
in
they
the
trying to
front?
find something on the ground. You see?
Yeah, like what's good? What's good with that?
I know Daphne got one of those.
No, I don't. Scroll. I was really looking. Dang, hold on, let me check.
Wait a minute. You different.
I ain't even showing my
You don't
booty
count.
in none of these pictures.
I had a comment. That's myself.
Oh my god.
So is the trophy still go out to the ladies? You think they get? Because the fellas look
It
like they're off guards. They're off guard fellas. They're off guard.
It depends.
Yeah, the point.
It seems like the fellas are killing the online posting photo
Y'all be
game.
doing it
Kodak
too,
is the
though.
number one though, cause that became a thing. I know, I ain't gonna lie, I did a lot of Kodaks,
Yeah.
a lot of Kodak poses.
Yeah. I mean, those are like.
But you guys only have a few. Like the ladies, I feel like they only got a few. They go to.
It's usually booty leading poses.
I'm glad the sync thing is done, but
That died with MySpace, right?
but probably.
No, it's still alive.
But
People still doing that?
yes.
but every time it's on the side. If they got it, it's on the side. It's a side.
What you mean?
It's a side angle with the face twisted, like with the head twisted, but it's a side
you
angle.
see it in person, and then
You're
they
like-
just have a long back. They be finessing out here, man.
Oh my god, I can't.
So you trying to say iPhone iPhone enhancement?
These filters are.
See, that's why I make sure not to do too much filters, because I want people to, like, when they see my social media, be like, oh wow, she really actually does. And I actually get that all the time. Like, you actually look like what you look like on social media. That's like the biggest compliment you can get in 2018.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yes. Because so many people.
You look like you look online.
Cause I dealt with a girl, right? I didn't realize until afterwards, like all her pictures had a filter on them. And I met her in person, I was like, bruh,
Even her like stories.
everything.
Yeah.
Like her main pictures, she be posting like filters, the little heart filters. And there's one filter that doesn't even show anything, but it just changes it.
Oh yeah.
Like smooths out your skin.
It's a real smooth filter.
Listen, man. I used one. I'm gonna send it to you. I was roasting girls on it. I was like, man, this is what y'all be doing.
This is it.
Cause I put it on and I was like, yo, I could see why y'all do this. Like, had me looking crazy, man. Look like a whole meal line.
My man said he looked like a whole million.
Man, filters change lives, man.
Yeah, I try really hard not to overdo it. It is too much.
I think we definitely digress.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's cool. It's a conversation. It's a conversation. Nothing planned. But I do have a few other things. I know on the show, which is The Fix, by the way, coming on this fall. You know, stay tuned. Stay tuned.
TV.
The Fix Orlando, okay? At The Fix Orlando, if you're watching this, that's the Instagram, all the platforms, Twitter, and Facebook. And it's going to be live on TATV or streamed on Facebook. Just follow for updates, all right? But this topic, I think we really can't talk about it on TV as much as we want because of the PG-13 look. But I really want to know what you guys think about this
just
topic.
Put us out there.
Hey, we got to talk about it, right?
No, I don't care.
During the talking stage and the talking phase, depending on how long maybe you haven't been active sexually, right? Certain conversations can go further than they should have based on how lusty you feel at the time. Right?
We sip.
So I want to know which gender has the most craziest lusty texts and can't really back it up than like after the lust stage. So like
Like this one.
like I want to know which gender like kills it most and has the
Answer
most
first.
regret. Like yeah, go whichever one you
Women.
feel.
Yeah, I'd say women.
Women have the biggest pump fakes with the texting game, man. The sexting, if you want to call it that. Oh, I'm finna do this. Oh, I'm finna do that. And then you get in there and they be like, ooh, ah. Or they do that little push up. Like,
Oh my God, this guy.
Y'all gotta go, man. Y'all be lying.
I agree with him though.
Dudes probably
I
do
don't
it
know
too,
about
though.
all that extra stuff he said at the end, but
Y'all be lying.
we be pump faking.
See?
I'm known for it.